Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghost Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Endzone, a world apart, and our playthrough on advanced difficulty, where we are having a bit of fun with the Prosperity DLC and going for 1,000 settlers. And well, last time we sort of kept going with everything. We have done a lot of expeditioning, we have done research, etc, etc. And for the most part I'm trying to sort of clear out the stuff down here. And we do still have some contaminated settlers, but I think that we're largely fine. We have the decontamination post, which I think covers everything but this one, but there doesn't seem to be anything irradiated in here. So we are doing fairly well. We have a pretty damn nice selection of clothing and tools. So much, in fact, that I think I'm currently producing... Yes, I have moved over to radiation suits. That's what's going on over here. I only have... Do I? I'm building another workshop. Yes. Yes, because I have slightly more tailored. I have 3 here, 4 here, and now I have 2 and 3. Yeah, that's okay. You're also doing irradiation suits, so that's fine. Yeah, tools. Still want more tools, and I believe that people are gonna pick up radiation suits as they go along. The radiation is, as we can see, getting there. We do have red spots here and there, but there are also green spots, so a bit of everything. We have set up our first mine producing coal, and I do want to pause all the charcoal kilns in order to do that, but I just remembered that indeed, as I have people using coal over here, I actually need to have at least one of them running. So do I have anyone who can do this? Am I paused? No, I was not paused. Do I have anyone that could do anything here? Also, by the way, no irrigators. Yes, now I do. So, charcoal burner, 2 people, work on that. Yeah, I need to remember this. I've been working on irrigation, so I can run my fields even when there is a drought period. I don't care about no rain periods. I mean, it's just going to grow slightly slower, but obviously during a drought period, it's not going to grow at all. So during drought periods, I do want these to be running. So I'm setting up another here. I might have maybe a smaller field here. I don't exactly know. We shall see. So that's where we are with that. As for all of this... yeah, we did just come out of a drought period, did we? So we don't actually have anything here. That is fine. Now, one of the things with the irrigation plants is obviously water consumption. I do have 2 towers, but I do want to actually start expanding, and we have a good way to expand in here, because I have housing here, and most likely this is going to keep being housing. Sort of in this general area. I have 1 pasture here, some idiot working here who cleared the 7 animals over here down to 1, so now I don't get any more animals. Bloody idiot. The hunting lodge, it's working on that though. But these people who live here, when they want water, they have to go down all the way down here. That's inefficient. So one of the things that I want to set up over here is a jetty. Let's place it as far right as I can. Oh, I can fit it right there. That's beautiful. And a water tower. Let's place it like that. And I wouldn't mind a well. Where's the closest well? Is that a well? No, that's a herbal hut. I think the closest well is over here. Why don't I fit a well in here? Does it matter? Let's have it by the road. It looks better. So there we go. Let's also make sure that we set up some roads going like that. So there we go. Set that up. Might I even have some fishing going on here. I do spot that I have a lot of foresty bits here. That could be interesting as well. Yeah, that's about it. Obviously, as you can see, I'm working on some fields. Wouldn't mind more people working as builders right now, because also we have damaged buildings. How many fields do I have anyway? I do have 5 right now, so yeah, I'm using 2 on each. 1 herder. I have a lot of scrap collectors currently. Let's jog that down a bit. Foresters, probably not going to need so much as I've reduced the charcoal kilns, but yeah, one thing that I was about to say is that we are going to place another mine over here, obviously. So that can be actually all the way down here. That's beautiful. That, however, I am going to pause because it's not the priority just now. We'll have the road come into here. Like, no, I was right. I was right the first time. Go away. You come out, up, right. There we go. That's what I wanted. So yeah, we're gonna have another mine over here, which is gonna give stuff to these, but also, and this is fun. This is fun. We're working on knowledge. I don't currently have any knowledge, but while we have had the first information about raiders, we haven't got the first notification about raiders. That is to say, the raiders aren't necessarily coming right now, and as soon as you get that, I think it's like, well, it's probably just 1 or 2 seasons, to be honest, but you do have some time to prepare. And I have done the things that I mainly want, which is the coal mining and the advanced school. Those are sort of priorities for me personally. That's prosperity. We're not there yet. We're getting close to prosperity, ever so slowly. In defense, obviously, defense measures, I believe, is going to be the next thing. If I can survive the first raider wave without having to pay tribute, that is something that I haven't done, so that could be a fun thing. I'm not entirely sure that I'm gonna be able to do that, because it's not just about researching and then you're done. No. You need mines that mine sulfur, you need to produce ammunition, you need the towers. It's not just the research, let's just say that. Anyway, how are you doing? You're doing good. Right, let's start time ticking along, because I have a expedition. We're gonna basically start the episode with an expedition. Where did I send those guys? Didn't I send them to a pretty damn good place? Let's speed time along a little bit more. There we go. That was not them, though. That was just the final one, right? That is the factory. Very, very good. Right, let's make sure that they get to where they need to go. Oh, are they not leaving? No, crap. They're not even prepared yet. What are you lacking? Set expedition rations for the expedition. Is that actually it? It might be. Right. I had a task, apparently. Not remembering that. Probably that one, yes. The decontamination thing. So people are happier. We get some free mushrooms. Cool. Let's go over to here, because I do like to have a bit of a look at this. Right. I actually thought that they were on their way. They weren't. I needed more expedition rations, yes. How many people do I have scouting? We don't need that many. Not at all. So, actually, a lot more builders, please. Make sure that we get that. You should be good. There we go. Cool. So the expedition is now going, and indeed, we are going to the military base. I have everything I need for all of this, so we should be really, really good to go on that. I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. You're not traveling at all. So no, those are the scouts. Never mind. By the way, can we upgrade this by any chance? Yes, we can. Let's just do that. More confidence is cool. And also, I haven't built not decorations, community. Actually, you know, so much stuff we can do. We are building things. Do I want... Yes, I do. We are doing cabbages. Cabbages everywhere. Cabbages, cabbages, cabbages. 2 more. No, I actually need 4 more farmers to do that. These guys, yeah, we desperately need this. Oh, crap. Herbalists, start with 3 at least. What can I cut back on? Tailors. We are swimming in tailor stuff. You know what? Let's pause you and pause you. That is for people I can do or move over to herbalism with, because I need so much stuff here. How are you performing, by the way? No, not electricity. How are you performing? 21. I have no idea if that's good enough, good or not, but we'll see. I would like even more herbalists, though. Is there anything I can cut back on? I don't think so. That's the problem. Where are we with water? Water is currently being okay. So you know what? Let's pull back a little bit. Because I can actually now max out herbs. And I need to do that. I really need the herbs coming in. You need to work full time. I actually don't have anyone here. Oh, that's bad. Okay, 1 more of you guys. Wait, what happened here? What happened here? No, we have... Never mind. Tools. Broken quickly. Oh, that's super bad. No, I was... You don't have herbs. You don't have herbs. That's the thing that we're sorting out here. That's the thing that we're sorting out. Can I... probably yes. I'm just gonna run a road into here as well. So where are we with everything? The Yeti is obviously done. Why are you... Developers really need to look at the pathing in this game. It's just weird. Right, we are getting people in, and I enjoy seeing that. So, what could I say is the priority? Actually, you know what? Let's go for 2 more foresters. Actually, food is an issue. And I don't have any gatherers. How we're looking here, by the way. 100, 100, 100, 100, 82, 39. We could actually reduce this quite a lot. And pause that one. Pause that one. I should really get into micromanaging this a lot more. You are also at 100. Are you all on 100? Did I see that correctly? Yes, I did. You 2 are almost done. So basically now I only need 4 farmers. So the rest of you are gatherers. Because food, not super good. And we have now we get to the expedition. So last stretch, I suppose, because they are basically where they're supposed to be. Come on, final thing. There we go.
Okay, we've arrived at the base. When you take a look around here, what comes to mind is one of the sayings from that old thick tome. How did it go? The preacher from the Endzone always read it out loud to the children. Right. Turn swords into plowshares. With that in mind, where should we start, Chief?
I have no idea what you actually wanted me to, say about that, but sure. Oh, we have Utah. Oh, didn't I have an explorer guy? Crap. Let's see if I can make someone an explorer. Well, my guess is that there are no good pickings here, Chief. Besides the remnants from a few tents, a landing platform, and a watchtower, an old hangar is about the most interesting of what's left. Even someone with some experience in scouting along, it'd probably be considerably easy to comb through this right down to the last corner. Well, apparently we don't. But the hangar actually only needs tools. So it was more complicated than imagined, but in return we were even able to remove a few electronic components without damaging them. That would have gone nowhere without suitable tools, and a whole bunch of people became scrap collectors off of that as well, and the good one, the utensil. By the way, there was a protective mask still lying on the pilot's seat. It looks completely different from the mask we know. Seems to be a special filter attached to it. We'll take it with us. Sadly, it actually won't be anything we can do anything with, other than the fact that, you know, we got a research utensil, but still. Right, let's go for the helipad. No problem. Primarily, it seems to be kind of springs, bolts, and stuff like that. Maybe they used to repair those helicopters, but some free tools from that. And the watchtower. Well, happy settlers, apparently. It's an amazing view from up here, Chief. You can even spot our settlements expedition station in the distance. Only the expedition station, mind, not anything else. Otherwise, there's nothing up here, but what the heck, it was worth it anyway. Next time, we'll take along one of our veteran scouts. They might have spotted even more from up here. Yeah, that's what we missed. Could have gotten something more from that little thing. And we do have a medic along for the tents. And that is very, very nice. Doc realized right away that some of the medication can't even really expire. This ought to improve our supplies of medicine and bandages a bit, Chief. It's really not easy to get your hands on that stuff, and without it, even a small injury can quickly turn into a real problem. It's very nice to have some iodine tablets, but right now, the medicine is actually very, very good. And there are plans still lying in the cabinet. Looks like they're for one of the tents, just bigger. Chief, I think it was supposed to be an open-sided pergola for relaxing whenever it rained or the sun was too much. At any rate, we'll take the plans along with us, and we've unlocked one of the decorations. Cool. Let's see if we can build that when we get back home. So that's the east side. Let's do the west side. So 2 barracks here that we can search. Who knows? Maybe there's loads of equipment left behind inside them. Other than that, a few vehicle wrecks and a container are still standing around. With the tools we packed, it shouldn't be any problem to strip down the wrecks and open the container. Right, apparently a bit of not 100% on the barracks, so let's start with the container. So there you go, the container is open. Seed over space to set off an expedition is well prepared. There are crates inside, but apparently all of them already opened and empty. Oh, wait a second, here's a crate that's still sealed. And there are mask and radiation suits inside. Perfect, and they quickly adorned them. And also, apparently, some wrecks over here. That's wild, even an old tank is standing around here. Hard to imagine that these things were built for the sole purpose of shooting down other human beings. We really have other things to worry about, don't we, Chief? Well, not really, there's gonna be raiders. In any case, we took everything out of the vehicles that's still usable and wasn't completely rusted out, so free bullets. Oh, I won't say no to that. Right, let's hope that that slim chance of failure isn't gonna hurt us, and it absolutely did, bloody hell. Well, wasn't much there. With everybody headed for the hills, they probably took the most valuable things with them. Oh, that's crap. Well, lunar return, because I think we are done. So, we need or want the tools, the medicine, the iodine tablets. Let's go for the bullets and rubber bullets. Let's also go... Didn't we pick up a lot of radiation suits? Or did I read that wrong? Because there's none here. Didn't we pick up like 11 radiation suits? Did I? Oh, or maybe was it... Oh, it might be the other way around. Might have been the other way around, yes. Anyway, let's absolutely take the masks. That apparently is no weight whatsoever. Okay. Let's pick the rations, because I don't want to have to produce those again, and we can just go back and pick these things up. Most important right now, I think, is metal, so let's pick that. Can we pick up anything else? Yes, we can. 1 piece of clothing. So they're going to return, and I'm most likely just going to send them right back, so they can keep doing that. Right, how are you looking? All but done, but not really. So we're gonna have a pretty, you know what, since we have the drought period here, I'm just gonna let all of these grow for as much as possible, and then we'll just harvest before the drought period. So as soon as you guys make sure that this is ready, we can pause all of the farmers and move them into gathering. And that's maxed out on that. Water carrying. Because I'm running dangerously low, actually, on food, and I don't like that. Herbal. Forester. Didn't I build... I thought I built gatherers here. We should build gatherers here then. I thought I did. I distinctly remember building gatherers here, but apparently I didn't. Let's do a road coming out of here. Oh, not like that. Let's actually build the gatherers. Let's wait for the autosave. There you go. And then we'll build you. Yeah, see, that lines up beautifully. So you are gonna be here. The position is sort of around here. Let's just do it like that. Right. Yeah, see, food is actually not looking too hot, is it? Well, actually, I don't need to. Why did I say I have to wait for the drought period? I have bloody irrigation. Okay, no, let's not do that. What can I... Because you are ready to go. You are all but ready to go. So... Scrap collecting. We don't need that right now. So go and deal with this. We'll have a bit of a look at this one. Yeah, there's actually one lacking, I just realized. Technicians, you're doing your job. I have a lot of clothing. Coal, I need coal as well. How are you doing, by the way? Where are we on that? It's getting produced. So that's a good thing. How are we doing here, by the way? It's going okay. Yeah, I need to have a bit of a look at that little icon over there. So what, I need food. It's basically just so much more food is what I need. But I don't have... Like, I could drop down the... Yeah, I could actually, because what I'm seeing here is that you're full. So actually, you know what? Pause you for now. And we will increase this to 4. Because you are... Well, actually, you know what? No, up to 6. Unpause you. And I'll actually do builders. Yes. Let's do builders. The expedition has returned home, so what we need to do immediately is configure another expedition. And what do we need to send? We want to send people who aren't anything by the game's logic here. I don't know if we need 6, but I'm gonna send as many as I can. We have you and no one else. So what else can I send? I can send what are the most... I mean, the most unnecessary right now are not the refiners, but where are you? You, the scrap collectors. So let's just send 2 scrap collectors as well, because I just want to clear that one out. So they are, they're just gonna gather and then they're done. Meanwhile, the remaining scouts should be able to produce the stuff that we need for the next expedition. Because obviously we're going to do more. Getting some radiation from here. How many kits do I have? Do I see that here? Is that in here? No, it actually isn't. Well, we have 26 out of 30. I don't know. Can I actually reduce you? Because we don't seem to be using those that much. More food, maybe? Yeah, all of the fields are actually looking good now. Yes. So let's just whack that into farming. You can be a builder for now. I really don't know what we're focusing on currently. You're going a bit out of your way. What I probably should be doing is have another temporary storeroom. Just hiding in here. We have more adults. It's more builders for now. It feels like my water should last for one drought season. Definitely feels like that should be it. Who is complaining? I don't know because the game doesn't tell me, but it is you. That is absolutely fine. We have one little piece of scrap there. Let's make sure we get that one as well. How are you doing? 511 still. That's good. Right. Just keep going. You have been built, so we can have more gatherers. Yeah, food is with all the food that we just got from here. Everything is looking good, and they are now working on that. So let us get the irrigators working. And as soon as the drought period hits, we drop the water collectors and the fishermen. We don't need you right now. Max out gathering. I have what do I have? I have 12. So no, not 12. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 14 ideally. Well keepers, obviously. Make sure we pick up more water that way. Let's do more foresters. I could go for some more of that. Herbalists, we apparently lost some, but I am doing now quite well on medications, so that's beautiful. Do you see what I see? Nothing red at the bottom. Nothing red at the bottom. Wow, that has been some time since that was a thing. Radiation is it's creeping up, but we have a lot of full radiation suits. We have tools. Someone is producing. Bloody hell. Stop producing that. We have so much metal. We are actually slightly low on cloth. So you know what? More refiners, please. You're working on metal, cloth, metal. What are we working on here? Cloth, metal. Cloth and plastic. We do need some plastic, yes. I think that we run it as is, and as soon as, let's basically just keep a lookout on this. Let's just keep a lookout on this. This is a, well, yes, expedition is there. You're just supposed to bring a whole whack of stuff, so do that. Cool. As soon as you don't have any food to collect, you're doing fine, right? The which level are you on? Medium, yes. You are on high. You're not supposed to be on high. Everyone is supposed to be medium. I forgot about that. So does it? Are you actually not working properly? Is that what's going on? Because no. Yeah, you weren't. Ah, okay. You might actually have to set those up just a little bit sooner, I guess. That's okay. So this drought period, doesn't it seem like you were able to? Oh, of course, it's a sandstorm. Bloody hell! My builders have just handled the reconstructing of all of the broken buildings, and immediately we get this. Let's not set that up while the storm is around. By the way, let's turn that on. Yeah, you can just be like that. So now they have to repair a whole bunch of stuff. Booger. How are you looking? You are looking like you don't need to do anything. Same with the herbalist. Go into refinery. Let's do all of these jobs. So many builders. Please, please and thank you that you do. Here we are. Repairing. I'm gonna go to repairing now as a priority. I want existing buildings to function well before we do anything else. Right, the drought period is soon over. Water is actually looking good. The expedition is home, which means that we're going to prepare for the next expedition. You are marked for salvaging. Should I just do this one? Yeah, let's just do this one. I think that this is a fairly simple one as well. And we don't need people with radiation suits, but I am gonna have maxed out six people. There we go. No, crap. I didn't pick one of these guys. Let's replace you. There we go. Don't think we need that much. Let's go with 12. And that's basically what we need. So start that expedition. Let's clear that up because that is over here. So we can get that scrap eventually. Right, we don't need the irrigators anymore. So let's turn you off. Yeah, actually they don't need to sort of keep doing that. They only need to stock it with water. They filled up the water tanks and now they don't have to be there anymore. So that's how that probably works. How are we doing here, by the way? Terrible bad. Most of it hit over here, it would seem. So we actually didn't lose a lot of water at all. Let's go down to 6. Let's go to... We don't need these many farmers, do we? You are done, you are done, you are done. So we only need 8 right now. Let's reduce to 8. Let's go 12 to begin with. Rest in fishing. And let's be on the lookout for the gatherers and the herbalists once we need those. And once that comes in, we just drop down over here because we're producing all of that stuff. Yeah, we kind of need some foresters. We're running out a bit of wood, and mainly, obviously, this is for repairments. So, yeah. Radiation is actually looking rather well. Beautiful. Kids, 32 kids. By the way, how's the situation now with living spaces? We have 100 places in our shelters. We have 160 odd. I would like at least one more shelter. And I guess I'm just gonna keep going over here, I think. So basically have that right next by. We'll turn it around so it doesn't look like the same. And yeah, there we go. You are active, you don't have any coal, so let's yeah, we might actually need more stuff for the mines. More people working the mines is what I wanted to say. You know what, let's do that. Where are the miners? Here. Let's fill the mine up for now. And we have an expedition.
Looks like our facility. We've checked the power supply and the elevator can still be operated.
Well, isn't that good, Benjamin? Let's do it then. The elevator. Ooh, there's actually a research utensil here. Well, hopefully it is. I don't know if it's 100% if that icon shows, but I think it's close to it. Right. Well, apparently all the elevator buttons can be pressed. Well, I mean, sure, they can be pressed, but do they do anything? At least they're all lit up, but nothing happens except for the button for the first floor. According to the display, the hydroponic station is supposed to be located there. Right, let's go to the first floor. The elevator is moving, creaking and grating as if it hadn't been used anymore for a long time, but it works. Damage chief, the elevator stopped, and all of a sudden we're standing in the water up to our ankles. Pieces of skeletons and other objects are floating here and there in the water. What the blazes happened here? The way it looks, we can get into the main hall where the plants are kept and watered, or we'll take a look around the machine room where the pumps are supposed to be too. Obviously that is indeed where the research utensil is. Let's go there first. Not much salvage here, Chief, but we're able to take part of some of the machinery, despite the state it was in. In any case, I'm afraid we don't stand a chance of pumping the water out of here anymore. We're better off just getting out of here. As for the pumps and power units, there are several components that can be manufactured so easily. We'll back them up in real fast. They might prove to be useful later on, or helpful. Yes, indeed, we are now up to 3 research utensils. So, over here, there's nothing I'd call the least bit pleasant here, but we're able to rescue some plants. What's more, there are some rare plants among them that have medicinal benefits. So, black salsify and some herbs. And, ooh, here we go. There are drawings here in the container that have stayed dry. The plants are an aquaculture farms for breeding above ground. They want to supply the fish with special feed. It's all described here. I think it works for our ponds too. Good thing we took a look around here. So yes, indeed, we got a free research. The technology to enable fishermen to lure more fish. As a result, fishing rods can be placed closer to each other without their working areas mutually influencing each other's productivity. That's good to get for free because of the fact that you don't really want to spend time and resources researching that one. It's a good one. I mean, it's nice to be able to place them closer by, but it's not terribly good. By the way, completely forgot about knowledge. We've been working so much more, but I am up to... Is that max? Have I maxed out it already? Because it does... No, there is more. Never mind, there is more. There we go. Up to 5, yes. Mining, oh, we can do tunnels. No, it's not tunnels, it's just, again, closer by to each other. Basically the same thing, but for mining. But now we can actually do iodine, which is actually really useful. Over in housing, there's nothing. Logistics, same thing, nothing there. Over here we do have the electrical water pump, and there seems to be lacking in some ways here. I wonder if that is something... Does that have to do with prosperity? Probably, because prosperity has a lot of stuff over in level 5. Cool. But we are going to start on defensive measures. So let's get that going. We have a lot of metal. But we are going to obviously send people out on expeditions as soon as we can. How's food? Food is fine. Let's indeed have a look at these once they start being able to do anything. We've dropped 100. How are you doing, by the way? Do you have anything? Yes, you have 2 animals now. Why did you slaughter down... I don't understand this one, because what it says here is that if slaughter is activated, animals that exceed the maximum number of animals set to be on this page will be slaughtered. It was set here. I don't understand why they slaughtered down to just 1. Well, I'm just not gonna get any food from here. I am gonna get just milk, but that's fine. I mean, milk is good. I think we need milk for cake, don't we? Right, food and herbs are coming in. And they're coming in hot. No, but how are we doing here, by the way? Yeah, builders are still doing all of that. Someone is doing something here, so that's good. Right. I think we're doing fine on water. Can I just have a bit of a quick look at that? Yeah, I think we're producing more than we need right now. I do have the well keepers giving me some boots. Not any boots. Boosts is what I wanted to say. Yes. So, I think I'm good for water carriers. We don't need any more there. I would like... How we're doing here? I think herbing is fine, so let's just move over together, but let's try and keep a look out on this, so that we don't drop too much. Yeah, we're still doing fine here. I would actually like to keep these on for now. So you're doing that, you are cutting down. And you, where are you? You are over here. Yes, you are also cutting down. I wouldn't mind getting those resources up a little bit. No. Right. We are now producing quite a lot of stuff here. I mean, I am... Let's also check this, by the way. Yes. Metal. Where have we been so far? We are producing... It feels like we're producing way more than we need, so, you know what, you go over to cloth, because I'm running a bit low on cloth. Let's also change one of you guys over to cloth as well. I mean, cloth isn't bad, but it could be better, and now that I see plastic might actually want to go up a little bit, because you are using plastic, yes. Yes, I think I am happy with that. Right. These are maxed out, so let's turn all of that on. These are 7. Let's have just one for each for now. It's fine. Yeah, I know there's a drought period coming, but it's a-okay for now. Water is going... I had this turned off, didn't I? Yes, yes I did. Expedition has turned home. We can mark this for salvaging. Now what do we do? What can we expect? There are locations we can basically just clear out. No, never mind. We needed to bring stuff. You I can clear out, but you're uninteresting. Can I do the factory? Can I do the factory? Do I have the stuff needed? You basically do everything. So that's good. Obviously metal tools. So that's basically it. We're done. We are done. Right, cool. Let's get people who don't have jobs currently, if there are any. You don't seem to have any protective clothing whatsoever. Why the hell not? You must have just grown up or something. Still, you should have protective clothing because there's so much of it, but apparently not. And Benjamin, you were in on the last one as well. Right, how many can I bring without us having to produce? We're up to 15. That has to be it. No, crap. Cancel. Cancel. Apparently we did need to have these people. Okay, that's actually fine. That is actually fine. So you... Ah, right, this is all. That's my bad. Right, but there's a lot of people who are... What is that, by the way? Adult or younger, yes. Did I basically screw myself for the absolute last one? I think I did. Because you're young... or adult or younger, you're adult or younger, you're adult or younger, you're adult or younger. So it's basically the last guy that I chose that sort of screwed everything up. So you can just come along. There we go. 15 is what we needed to do. No protective clothing needed. Let's start that expedition. Cool. That should be fairly fast. We're getting people in. We are running not low on herbs still, so let's chill out for that, or with that, for just a moment. More gatherers. That's just basically it. How are you doing here? Is it really this? Is it really this time consuming to get these done? There we go. Let's actually. Oh, there's a little bit of a disease. Well, we have all the medicine in the world, but that sort of means that I would like to have at least 3 herbalists, yes. It's only, well, look, yeah, it's gonna spread a little bit, obviously. But we're producing medicine, we have a lot of medicine, so people should be a-okay here. You are preparing, you only need the tools, but the tools exist. It's almost like I wouldn't mind... one more blacksmith, because the 3 I have, they don't seem to be doing too well. I mean, we're just basically cutting it, aren't we? Again, if we go into here, metal tools, well, we are doing fairly well. What the hell happened here? Did we do a research or something? Maybe? Yeah, probably when we did the research with the tools, yes. So yeah, now we are slightly low on that. Okay, you know what? I'll prepare, not tailors, blacksmiths. Let's have another one by you, and let's have another one by you. Now... you are researching that. Cool, that's gonna go pretty fast. And once that's done, kind of need 2 mines, actually. Let's also pause that one. Ooh, we need so much wood, yes. Okay, I have 3 of them. Not you, Forester Slosh. Do we need an... is it time? Is it ever even another Forester Slosh? Not terribly bad idea. We can have it over here. Because, yeah, I have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Let's actually make it up here. Yes, we can actually prepare this already. So, A, fuselage. Obviously, don't want you too close by to that. You can actually be... Oh, that's a bit of a shame, but you can be like that, yes. On the back of the water tower. And you'll have your area sort of in this general direction. Cool. Getting some of that in from here. Good idea. The storeroom is getting coal. Okay, you're getting coal from here. That's not entirely good. Well, that's not entirely good. Can I... yes, no coal in there, please. Okay, here we go. I was not in time on this. Well, actually, no, I'm not in time. I'm not going to be able to defend myself, I don't think. I have a couple of bullets, but not that many. Oh boy, we have a lot of settlers. How are we doing with the housing? We are doing fine for now. Or rather, not prepare. Prioritize is what I wanted to say. And actually, let's do another one immediately. And I can right next by to it, but focus on that one, obviously. So yeah, hopefully they don't want too much, and I see that I have a lot of water. Let's drop this down to 9, and now we can do other things. So mainly 14 farmers. Let's have a look at the drought period. Rather, let's remember the drought period. Let's do a bunch of gatherers. Actually, let's not do all of those farmers. No. Let's, because they need to plant. Herbs are coming in. I think we sadly have to... I think we are sadly going to have to bribe the first raiders. But we have researched. We have researched defensive measures. We don't have enough coal for now. Would like you to be built as well. So let's unpause you. No, let's... There we go. Thank you. Maybe it was... Did I unpause it before? I probably did. But we need more. We need more. Resources. We need another mine. Which can be... Can I fit that in here? That would be nice. Yes, I can. Oh, I would have liked it a little bit closer, or rather, more neat is what I wanted to say. No, actually... No, crap. I'm not supposed to build it here. God damn it. This is where I'm supposed to do more farming. Where is a good place for another mine? We only need one mine, I believe, for that. So, your area is all the way over here. Let's build it right on the edge. So basically, can't even talk. Let's have it there, and then we can have some, yeah, we can have the munition production over here, is what I'm thinking. So in defenses, we need an ammunition factory, and we'll place it right here. What do you need? Do I know what you need? I don't know what you need. And then we just need to do a bunch of watch towers. But as I said, we are most likely not going to be able to do that before they arrive. Sadly, it is what it is. More settlers. Let's just whack things up to builders. Yes, I would like to prioritize building for now. How are you doing? 2-7, 2-9, 2-9. Yeah, well, 290. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I just noticed that I was doing that. Let's have a scrapyard here as well. Because obviously, if I send these people up here, that's way too far away. Yeah, and there we go. People need housing, so please would you focus on this. So, by the way, as for the next research, I think it is quite important that I do the scrap catcher. That is actually, ooh, that's 3. But I would like that because, oops, we are getting close to a point where it's going to be long treks in order to do what we need to do. What are you doing, by the way? You are traveling. So we're going to end the episode with another expedition, are we? That's cool. And please do make this one ready. Cool, you're done. Actually, prioritize this. So get this done. And we have a drought period coming. So let's have you turn over that into irrigation. And just keep going until the drought period hits, which it does right before the expedition has arrived. Or immediately in the same period of time, I guess. There we go. Yeah, exactly at the same time. All on gathering, all on... That was not that many people. All on gathering, that's a-okay. There's a lot of stuff to be gathered. You are looking good. I'll keep the farmers on duty. And hopefully you'll be filling these up with water fairly soon so we don't lose all that moisture. Right.
We've arrived, Chief. It doesn't look as if everything's already been looted here. After the catastrophe, people probably weren't able to do a thing with the machinery at first. Our technician's already rubbing his hands with glee. Where do we start, Chief?
With glee, indeed. And let's just start easy here with the depot. Luckily, the storage depot is still intact. Raw materials for the factory were probably kept here. There are containers standing next to the building too. They look interesting. What should we take a look at first, Chief? Well, would you look at that? Export prohibited solely for national use. Let's go for the container outside first. So there you go, open in a jiffy. But damn it, every one of the containers is empty. Just a few wooden pallets lying aside, and apparently they never got around to loading them back then. Right, the depot. We open up a few of the crates, sheave a piece of cake with our crowbar. They're all filled to the brim with cloth masks. The most you can cover with them are your nose and mouth, and they don't look too durable either. They probably won't help us a bit, but we can make use of the cloth. They were probably produced and hoarded during the major pandemic back then, instead of distributing them to countries where they were needed. These days, we'd hardly be able to survive if the name of the game was every man for himself, right, Chief? Yeah. Again, a bit of social commentary right there. Right, the factory. The building is caved in on one side. We should probably be able to get in a look around without any problems. And there's a door at the rear of the building. There's also a ladder leading up to the roof, and on the roof there's a door to get inside the factory. Climbing up shouldn't be too difficult for us. We're all still young, so if you don't have young people, that's gonna be a problem. Let's try the door first. And it took a while, but eventually the door gave way. With pure muscle power, we wouldn't have gone anywhere. Not much to see in here, empty crates, a few old wooden pallets, and a door that probably leads to the big production hall. We're standing in the middle of the production hall now, Chief. Probably no one's been here anymore since the catastrophe. The dust is centimeter thick on the conveyor belts, the machinery, and the floor. What should we take a closer look at? Let's go for the assembly lines. All done. What luck we had tools with us. There's going to be an awful lot to lug around, but we can definitely put the parts to good use in the settlement. Cool. And also, a huge pipe system is hanging from the ceiling that leads to a well outside. No idea what you need so much water for. We're not able to dismantle the sheaf, but we made a drawing. Maybe researchers can do something with it, and we get the pipe system. So basically what this does is that wells and electronic water pumps can be placed closer to each other. So again, yeah, you don't really want to research these yourself, so good that you get them for free. So what about the machinery? Without our technician, we'd truly be up the creek without a paddle, Chief, but this way we were able to remove the most usable components. It took quite a while, but it should pay off, and in the meantime we learned something too, and that is very, very useful one knowledge. Because I'm probably going for the scrap catcher, that was 3 knowledge. And over here, basically, it's all pretty easy to understand if you ever occupy your time with electronics component assembly, like everyone has. I think we must have removed the most useful parts. We're eager to hear what you intend to do with them, Chief. Cool. And we also have the collapsed side. Let's go there. And the fact is that it really was, despite our tools, a tough piece of work, Chief. And we had weeks of time as a good... And if we had weeks of time, it's a good bet we'd be able to recycle even more. As it is, at least we've taken one of the boiler tanks apart. We can put the metal to good use. We have a lot of metal here, which is just great. Also the roof, and we're up here. A few rungs of the ladder broke off, but nothing happened to anyone. Good thing we all still got plenty of power in our arms, so we're able to hold on tight. So again, if you have older people, that might not have been the case. The door up here on the roof is unlocked. That saves us the troubles of investing more effort. And I think that actually doesn't really matter, because basically we get to the same point. So I think that is indeed everything. So let's loot. What can I bring with me? I mean, it's just a lot of good stuff, obviously. Maybe not the wood. A lot of metal. Ooh, that's 144 metal. We don't need that much metal. Let's bring 62 of each. Let's also bring all the 62 plastic. Scrap we don't need right now. Let's bring as well 62 electronics, and then the rations. Yeah, I don't want to leave rations, as a matter of fact. Let's just bring all of that, and obviously same thing here. I'm just going to send another expedition immediately once they get home. And we get the research. Yes, indeed, we got the pipe system as well as 1 point. And soon we be up to 2. I mean, maybe I don't go for the scrap catcher just yet. Because I'm also looking at these. Because basically that means that we can have more efficient tailor shops. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but we'll have a bit of a think about that. And yeah, with that, I think we're good to go for this episode. Doing well so far. By the way, I completely forgot about the roads. So let's make sure that we have those. Let's have a road. Yeah, let's have roads coming in to here as well. Don't need roads at the back for now. We are producing, or rather we are focusing on that one. You have your animals. Hopefully you are filling this up with water anytime soon. You are there, you are there. I have no idea where you are, but hopefully you'll get there. Yeah, I need to turn these on a little bit earlier, I think, sort of in the middle maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's looking rather good. I have one radiated person. I have no idea how that happened because we have so much clothing. But actually, oh, I see that. I see that we have actually dropped a bit. Let's turn these back on. I hadn't paused anyone here. So, 1, 2, I had... How many do I have? 6 do I have, right? Yes, so, yeah, there we go. Just notice that the clothing is actually dropping a little bit. I'm not saying low, I still have a lot of clothing, and the radiation is actually down into low as well. So, while people will probably prioritize getting the full suits, we still have a lot of masks. I mean, arguably the problem is with tools. We're actually losing tools at this point, so yeah, I kind of want these to be built as well. But we have a lot of buildings to be done, so let's focus on building for now. Yes. Right, in the next episode we are going to be attacked by raiders, and hopefully we'll be able to pay them off, and next time they attack, it's not going to be as easy for them. No siree, because I am planning on ramping up the defenses. We have a sulfur mine coming in, we have a ammunition factory coming in, and hopefully we won't have the need for a lot of other buildings, so I can focus on building out some watchtowers. And we already know that this is one of the directions they're coming through, so probably is going to have a watchtower sitting in here. Probably going to have at some point coming in here as well, so we'll see. Maybe I do like 2 of them. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. We'll see about that. And here we go. That's some nice greeneries coming in. Good. Right. More of this is going to come in the next episode. For now, though, this has been Goes with Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.